Well, hello friends and family. Welcome to Garden Tour Saturday, and let's share our plant success or disaster stories. It's a rainy day, but here I am under the umbrella looking at my tomatillos. Lots of flowers. Real happy about that. And I'm standing on the east side of the house in the tomato garden. This is the raised bed garden. This tomato garden gets a lot of morning sun and afternoon sun. It's very hot. The tomato plants seem to be handling it well, and they are really enjoying this rain today. As you can see, I still need to get out here and trim these up. I thought I did them, but apparently I did not. But the tomatoes are doing really good, and like I said, they're really enjoying this weather right now. My peas, I wouldn't say they were a success, but I have to get out here and harvest them. You see them laying on the ground, they never really climbed up. Those are the cavadons, and then the other ones next to them, these are blooming, and I do have some peas on these too. See, these are the purple pea pods. These are called, gosh, what are they called again? Sugar magnolias are coming through, so that's going to be fun to harvest soon. I feel like they're late this year. On the other side, across from the peas, I have these Roma tomatoes, and they're doing good. They really are looking a lot healthier. Remember, they were really yellow. They're doing so much better. But these are the shortest tomatoes out of all of them. These are just above my knees. Let's see if we can take a walk to the backyard here. Oh, bunny! Oval garden. Okay, I'm in the greenhouse taking some refuge. Started getting a little louder with the umbrella out there. Waiting for this to calm down. Ooh, and look at this right outside the greenhouse. That is a pretty rose. An older one from the same plant. Very pretty. So here in the oval garden, we've got the purple cone flowers coming up. They're budding up very nicely. So you can zoom in there. And through them is a daylily, which is a nice dusty rose colored daylily that I enjoy, with the purple coneflowers. And then you see the roses have not done well this late spring with all the rain and then the heat. I mean, I really just did not even get to enjoy any of my late spring flowers. They got destroyed by the weather way too fast, it feels like. Even the irises here, I didn't even get to see them in bloom. I just came out one day, they were all dead, had to deadhead them. It's been crazy weather, but you see the flowers, the roses here are doing really nice. Let's take a look at that pretty rose there. And then over here to the right is what I call the butterfly garden because of the butterfly bush, the buddleia. It is so tall this year, and I had cut it down last fall. But I'd like to show you what's in that garden. Okay, so over here we have the strawberry Sunday hydrangea. This is its third year. Got pretty big, fairly big. I absolutely love that bush. See, the buds are coming out. And this is the huge buddleia way up there. And a little bud action going on there. But down below, I'm going to have a daylily. This is another dusty rose color that goes really well with the liatris and the sea holly and the flowering ornamental oregano. It's Just love this color combo. Oh, and you'll see in the back some cosmos blooming there. This whole color combo in this little area, I absolutely love. Oh, we can't forget the lavender. So the lavender, I cut it back really hard last year because the 2 years before that, I forgot to cut it back. But it looks like a new bush. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, and now we'll come around. In the beginning of this walkway is the penstemon, and this flowers, well, it flowered for me last year all summer long. The bees and butterflies absolutely love it, and I hope it does the same this year. It got a little bigger too, and I do have one in the garden against the fence back there too. There is a volunteer buddleia coming up here, so that goes to show you how these things either reseed or travel. I'm not quite sure on that. Okay, this in-ground garden, I have some white eggplants growing here. And I think I saw one, yes, right there. A little cute thing coming out. And then the black beauties, or the Japanese ones, I forget which ones I planted here. They have some cute little eggplants coming up too. Little pepper plant. I think these are red bell peppers. That might be a little too early for them. I think I should chop those off, not sure. And some Abe Lincoln extras that I had, I just stuck in the ground here. And the lettuce bed with the chamomile popping up in it. Still harvesting that, but some of them are a little too bitter, so I gotta pull those up. And the garlic, look at all these garlic scapes. They are so ready to be pulled. So I am going to do that hopefully today if we get a break in the rain. Make some garlic scape pesto. And we have some echinacea growing here. The onions are doing pretty good too. Celery and celeriac. And you can see there is a root there. That's going to be a big bulb, hopefully when it's ready. And I'll make some cream of celery soup that just comes out so delicious. Over here, I stuck some seeds in the ground for some zucchinis, just your basic zucchinis. Here we have some yellow, straight yellow squash, and some extra pepper plants, jalapenos that I stuck in the ground here. There's going to be cucumbers growing on this side of the garlic, and some sunflowers, hopefully. Over here are the leeks, and hopefully they hang in there. Something's been nibbling on them, and I have a feeling it's the little bunny. Doesn't realize he doesn't like oniony things. The comfrey falling down from the wet of the rain. The horseradish in the herb garden here is doing great. Oh, I have to harvest that cilantro. And more lavender doing beautifully. Some rosemary doing really good here. Red vein sorrel. And the little bit of thyme I put in here is actually getting a little bigger. I'm gonna harvest some, make some pasta sauce, use that in there. This big bush here is oregano that I really need to cut back because it's about to flower. But going deeper in here, I have some more echinacea, some Egyptian walking onions popping up here and there. And this tall bush is, I believe, bee balm. What is it called? I think it's bee balm. And look, we have a bud. This gets powdery mildew on it, so I'm actually going to put it together. A little water, soap, and baking soda mixture. Just start spraying this at night. Try to keep the powdery mildew at bay. And you see here, my daylilies are blooming. And along the deck there, that big one is the peony that I did not get to enjoy. The weather was just against the bloom time. Okay, and this down here is verbena meteor shower coming up, and I think this might be foxglove coming up behind it, or the tobacco plant. See those big leaves? Some more daylilies coming up. Autumn joy, the verbena, and this is the lupine. I had scattered a whole bunch, well, not scattered, I had planted a bunch of lupine seedlings last year in this garden. Sorry about the finger. Yeah, I had scattered them throughout, and the only one I have is this one, because I guess it didn't get choked out, because my garden beds are pretty crowded. Then this above it, this beauty, which reseeds everywhere, so be careful, is milkweed for the butterflies. The flowers are beautiful. Got to keep on that because it gets aphids, and you can see there are some black aphids on this, I think. Got to keep an eye on that. And this is butterfly weed coming up here. Some Coreopsis tick seed that's fallen over from the rain. Some orange daylilies forcing their way up through the crowd. Oh, here's some butterfly weed. Look at that. Those are going to be beautiful orange blooms. And Veronica, though I don't remember planting this, but there it is. So this garden here, I never have to weed because I have so much in it. I mean, I weed the front here, you know, only when it just gets real bad. But I have lots of daylilies coming up. The roses back here are doing really nice. And the foxgloves, I thought it was done, but I see some continuing up there, so that's a nice surprise. But the rain is wearing it down. I hope it doesn't destroy those flowers. And the hellebores are still showing here. I think I'm going to cut some of that foliage back too. Let those flowers shine through. You know, there's a hellebore in there. See that? The daylilies seem to be covering everything. Even my Jacob's ladder between the hosta leaves there. And oh, we have the astelbes. These are going to be pink astelbes. They look like a rust color on the camera here. I have another one over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. There he is, a little pink baby showing up. And these here. Now behind those, we've got two, let's see if I can straighten this out a little bit. Two tall phloxes, purplish pink here, and in the middle back there is actually St. John's wort. Looking for some blooms, those nice yellow blooms. Not coming through yet, but getting quite bushy. This is another penstemon. Okay, and I did put some begonias here just for some color in the front, but I also have the hardy geranium breaking through here. Those are the leaves, but these little wispy flowers come up. I absolutely love. Behind that is going to be anemones, which is getting huge. That spreads, which I don't mind right now. And this is a volunteer black-eyed Susan, Rudbeckia. Some hellebores. And that's another, heuchera, hellebore. See, still doing this thing. Heuchera's here. And my huge, huge hosta. And look at, you know how hostas put up those flower shoots? These things are chunky and big. There's another one coming up in here. These are just huge. I don't know the name of this hosta. I absolutely love them. I love the blue-green leaves. And there was a flower under there. And I think there's some painted Japanese ferns under here too. I mean, there's one there by the base of that pot. And I know there were some coming up before this thing took over. Oh, that bird has a lot to say, doesn't he? And this hydrangea, these are the like mop heads, I think they're called. These are going to be nice blue in color. I wasn't sure I was going to get a bunch of buds on them. It was looking pretty spindly. Oh yeah, here's a blue one. This is the bistro garden. And my annual geraniums, the red ones, are doing beautifully here. They don't like, I mean, can't say they don't like the rain, but the flowers don't hold up well in the rain. But it's under a tree, so hopefully these won't go away on me. I get to enjoy the area when the weather turns nicer. And this rose bush here, these are pretty. What a pretty color. And again, I have to deadhead these. I didn't get to enjoy them with all the humid and rainy weather we've had here. The weather is not bothering this guy. And my dwarf lilac is doing good so far in a container. A couple of things spread out in here, like foam flowers, heucheras, anemones, and the bubblegum vista annual, just to give it some color while other things are deciding what they want to do. Now Tizia, not so good this year. I don't know what's going on, like something eating it, or it's rotting in some areas. And this little patio I created with some bricks. I like to sit here and just relax on a sunny day and enjoy the bistro garden. So here is another peony. As soon as it blooms, the rain this year has not been peony friendly, but look at that's beautiful. It's a beautiful one. And I have a lily coming up here. Here I have a reddish daylily that's coming up here. There's an echinacea back there. It looks like something ate it. Something is fighting against that one. It was beautiful last year. Well, here we have Shasta daisies and the row hostas. So I am part of two collaborations. One is with Grandma Sandy, #Garden Tour Saturday. And one is with Janita from Janita's BF Well Wishes Garden. Look at all those buds. #Let's share our plant success or disaster stories. Garden Tour Saturday's co-host is Pat from Pat's Garden Life. And Lisa from Growing on Vancouver Island. Though they also participate in Janita's collaboration. Really fun collaborations. I'm so glad to be a part of them. So that is it for rainy Garden Tour Saturday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend and enjoy your Father's Day. Have a good one.